How about Wanted 3D, Dead or Alive? This one looks like I'm going to love it. It's kind of a boomer shooter, but Wild West. I'll start, whatever. Normal difficulty. Moderate resistance, let's go.
A long time ago,
ass slap
I was
audio.
part of a band of outlaws, and we managed to steal a great bounty of gold. There was our leader, King Ace, great at gambling and greater at swindling. Billy the Quick, one of the fastest gunslingers out there. One-Eye Sam, a beast of a man and a real dead-eye.
School.
And finally, me. They thought I hadn't earned a true nickname yet, so they called me the Nameless Rider. Guess they didn't want to share with a rookie like me. They turned on me and handed me over to the lawmen.
I love the little grass
And
PNGs.
during my time, I've only heard whispers about where my former amigos have been. Guess it's the only lead I have for now. And before I end their miserable lives, I will strike fear in their hearts as the Nameless Rider.
Okay. Coal mines.
Can't get any further on horseback.
F1 to learn the
Gotta
basics.
continue.
Okay. Fist, guns, health, map. Okay. That's better. All right, let's go. I love the human sprites. Something also that you'll see in a lot of the Sega CD games that we play later. I love the human sprites. They're so fun. Crouch. Fast secondary fire.
I'll put these to good use.
Weird. Okay. Is it? Got him. Kill. He's here. 50 bullets. Holy shit. Where's my health down? Okay, lower left.
If I want to get to the village, I have to cross this mine. There's no time to waste.
Oops. Uh-oh. I can't believe the game's in 3D. I know, dude. We're in another dimension. Will there ever actually be a 4D or a 5D game? What would a 4D game be? What is the fourth dimension? Well, Bubsy already did it, but that's... marketing's not accurate. Smell-o-vision? But that's not 4D. Time. Well, didn't Animal Crossing already do that? Animal Crossing is a 4D game. What's going on? What the fuck, lady? That was not an innocent. That's what I thought was going on until she threw a stick of dynamite at me.
Time to hit the detonator and blast my way through. I need the detonator.
Shit. Where's the detonator? Over here? No! Is that guy walking around punching? Okay, now I didn't get a stick of dynamite thrown in my face a lot like I did last time.
I need the detonator.
It does the doom wipe? Yeah. Okay, I need a
Hit
detonator.
the detonator and blast my way through.
Just snipe him from up here. Screw it. Watch out. Guy coming. I don't think he can get me from right there. Alright, watch out for the guy with the fists. Where is he? Holy shit, he's still alive. Damn, dude. Okay. Detonator's definitely in here. Free shit. What a fantastic game that really was. That's probably one of the best first-person shooters of all time. I would love a resurgence. The Wild West is an interesting genre because it feels like a lot of developers first person didn't really get explored that much. What was that game called? Call of Juarez, right? That's one of the only FPS that I can really think of that was a genuine mainstream video game. The Red Dead games were third person. I think you could you do third person? Maybe with like mods or something, maybe. Wait, where's the detonator? Did I get it already? Redneck Rampage does not count. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Gun was good. But I'm talking like this. Arcade shooter with a great multiplayer. Team deathmatch multiplayer. Or other kinds of multiplayer too. Nowadays, and I'm gonna look, okay, yeah, I'm 40 and where this is bad. A lot of you all agree with this. I know a lot of you do. I would much prefer, and tell me if there's a game like this because I don't know if there is. I have 6 shots in this, and they have to be very accurate. It's not like slide, jump, slide, jump, or it's not just unload like 500 bullets. Then no, I'm not going to play Counter-Strike because there's a... Okay. My perfect game is... Pause this for a second. My perfect game is a first-person shooter with a skill ceiling. I'm going to describe Team Fortress, but whatever. I want another Team Fortress type game. The skill ceiling in Counter-Strike makes me not want to play it. Right? There's a skyscraper level of skill ceiling in these games where if you're really good, you'll destroy everybody. And yeah, it's like I can't even play in a game with a lobby because my level is like the first floor in the elevator. I want a game where the first floor in the elevator can operate in the same lobby as the guy in the executive suite at the 50th floor. And how that works in a game like Team Fortress is there's so many weird variables that even the guy jumping around, quick scoping everybody, is gonna get hit by a stray demo man crit bomb, and it's gonna shut his streak down. There'll be a heavy on the cart that you just cannot stop. Maybe you can, but there's a lot of equalizers in some of these games. I like games with a skill ceiling that's high, but not so high that I just will never see it. And I'm not talking about the blue shell from Mario Kart, because I don't like that. Right, okay, if I just looked down this hallway and there was 10 people down this hallway and I went, oh! And then the bullet, it goes into first-person cam and it homing missiles into everybody in that hallway. By the way, they could be 100 yards away. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go, oh, look, I found the super shotgun. Cool! Are there people down there? I think there's probably 5. Their spawn is 100 yards away. The kill feed is crazy. No, I don't want that. I want the skill ceiling to be high enough, but low enough. It needs to be a Goldilocks scenario. Dynamite. I didn't throw that very far. Too many explosions and you've got yourself a spam dog shit game. Too many ultimates and you have yourself a spammy dog shit game. Too little explosions and you have yourself a... It's impossible to do anything because there's one guy that's sitting in the window that's going to kill every single person who's unbelievable at the game. They'll never lose. There's a Goldilocks level of explosions that has to be in the game. Or deterrence, area deterrence. Do you not like Overwatch?
Yes, I can blow the mine open wide.
I don't really like Overwatch. I liked Overwatch when it was 2016. But even then, the year or two that I liked playing Overwatch, it's kind of was just like, okay, here come, we're going to turn the corner, and rain from above, I am here to stop you. No, intriguing inquisitions. Oh, I don't know, whatever the fuck they all say. You just hear, it's like voice line spam and like the screen blows up into like 15,000 different colors. Stewie. I have no idea what you just said. Okay, what I said was there's always a push scenario where there a bunch of ultimates just happen at the same time. I don't want ultimates in this perfect game I'm talking about. There are no ultimates. I think everybody caved to the pressure of having to put an ultimate in every fucking video game since like 2017. There's the same fundamental issue with all multiplayer games. And then matchmaking, right? Then, okay, well, what about matchmaking? Now you got matchmaking. So now, we're all the same potential skill level, but some matchmaking is worse than others. But I don't know, I kind of don't really like matchmaking. Okay. I like the fact that there's like a spee walking around. You know what I'm saying? I like how there's a guy just kind of over there, just doing nothing. And he's like learning the fucking controls. He probably has a mouse that he just plugged in for the first time ever. And he doesn't even know how to... his sensitivity's probably too high.
Dirty sucker. The entrance to the mine should be clear now.
Skill-based matchmaking is dog shit and ruined everything. Yeah, I kind of want to like be... I just would rather just kind of join a server. Or just get thrown into a big pool. Holy fuck, there's monsters. Depends on the game and the player count. Yeah, there's no... Look, I don't know. half of that world, how that works. I don't really play a whole lot of multiplayer games. I could tell you that I wish every game would just be Team Fortress 2. But that's like saying, you know, ever since Super Mario 3, they just should have never made another platformer ever again. That's dumb. That's a dumb thing to say. What's that? It's kind of frustrating in a way, too, because... Hold on. I remember... I'm going to make a comment here, because we talk about, like, oh, since Team Fortress 2. It's been, like, 20 years. And I thought when I played TF2, it's like, oh my god, dude, here it comes. Here comes, like, we're going to get so much crazy fucking multiplayer games. It's going to be so fun. I'll give you a story about Diablo 3. Dude, when Diablo 2 was out, I remember me and my brother talking about it. We would sit around and we go, man, technology's getting so much better. Can you imagine how unbelievable these games are going to be when we're older? Imagine Diablo 3, dude. Are you serious? They have like Pentium 4 processors now? That's crazy. It's going to be so awesome. I remember the Game Informer Diablo 3 reveal. And I remember I was shitting in college. I'll never forget this. I was reading the Game Informer while I was taking a shit. And I was flipping through it, and I just kept going, this is Diablo. It's a new Diablo game, and it's new, and it's got, look at the graphics, and look at there's environments, you can react to the environments, and there's gonna be items. And dude, since me and my brother talked about Diablo 2 that way, and how excited we were about the future of video games, I can tell you, there ain't been nothing that's come out. I was so excited about it. Like, dude, we're going back to D2 is the last time where it was like, holy fucking shit, Diablo 2! I've been waiting for a replacement to that game for 20 fucking years. The last good game was Pong. And I feel like the industry, the indie stuff, is where it's at nowadays, right? I feel like that's kind of the way it is. Because I think the indie developers are the ones that are willing to take the risks and willing to try new things and make things as, like, interesting and great. We're all... Dude, how much time do you have? I got about 20 seconds. All right, because that's how long it's going to take me to be quiet. It just feels weird to think back when I was 15, 16, and to think of what the trajectory of the industry was going to do, and what a lot of the industry actually did. That guy got crushed.
Whoa, he's here.
Being, you know, pie in the sky 16-year-old going, this is going to be incredible! And I feel like I've been stuck in Diablo 2 limbo since I was 16. Oh shit, please don't get... Why did I think I could hit shift and do a dash? Fuck. I have that other game still in my brain for some reason. I hit shift to do a dash across that. This one was actually really fun. I liked it a lot. I may have crashed the game too. I don't think the developer expected anybody to fall in here. Don't you like Elden Ring? Yes, and look, I'm not trying to say that everything that comes along is bad. All new games aren't good, and only the indie ones, or the ones from 20 years ago, are good. You can't even hear me. Hold on. We're gonna have to abort this one. But yeah, I think that the game industry went down a road where everything has had to be a lot of the AAA stuff. Let's just put it that way. Because I'll tell you, if they had just made, and now this is, I mean, maybe this is a shit take for some of you, but I'm just giving you my experience. If Diablo 3 was just a continuation of Diablo 2 with updated graphics and a shitload more uniques and a little, like the story kind of maybe could keep going or do something else. I feel like people just want to reinvent franchises every fucking 10 minutes. I just wanted more of Diablo 2. Just give me more D2. That's all I wanted. We should have stayed at the iPhone 6. You're complaining about them making the same thing over and over again, but not... Oh, I want to respond to this because I'm seeing how much of an idiot I am. Complain about them making the same thing over and over again, but also want the same thing? No, I think it's more like... companies started to try to innovate on things that nobody cared about. Like ways to make as much money as possible. Right? Like the innovation in making a game better became an innovation on how to increase the amount of income that the game was making. That's what I mean. Games had to start to become revenue drivers rather than just like pieces of media. That's where the innovation went.